Did you have a first Disney crush?
Meg from Hercules?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Meg from Hercules? Yeah, and to be honest, I think she's queer. I think Meg's queer. She gives me bi energy or something like that. How are you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm great. It's been a while. When was the last time we chatted?
I was looking at the YouTube video. It was 2 years ago, probably and some change.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to age myself here. Yeah, you did something. You have something done with your hair, right?
Yes, it was blonde before. It's brown now.
There we go. Thank you. I'm good at noticing these things now.
Thank you.
I can notice the most nuanced things clearly.
Yes. I think yours is longer, I would say.
Way longer. Longer. Good job. Okay, good. We're both saying the same exact thing, just back and forth, and I love it. Perfect.
This is how conversations go when you haven't spoken in 2 years, you know? You got to catch up.
Well, thanks for having me again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming on Pride, during Pride Month even. I feel like this is perfect for us. This is how it was meant to reunite, really.
Exactly. Only we have 1 month a year that we can reunite. I'm glad we're getting it.
Right. I don't think last time it was June, but that's besides the point.
No, that was homophobic of us.
Yes.
But, we're here to fix it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any Pride plans? Or I know you're busy in your dressing room.
Yes. So I am doing a play right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we are currently in tech and previews. We just started previews. And that's kind of my entire plan. We don't open until June 24th. And so every single day, pretty much except for I think Mondays, I am doing rehearsals and then previews. So my pride is honestly pretty much taken up by this play, which is okay with me because it's female and non-binary actors playing men in drag, kind of so I'm it's queer enough. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? But hopefully the last week I'll get to go to a fun event or something because I'm in New York. I'm in New York. This is where it's at. So maybe I'll go to the parade and stuff like that.
You're not from New York, or you don't live there now, right?
I'm from New Jersey originally, but
okay.
I've been living in LA for 12 years. But I'm manifesting bi-coastal life, which I'm kind of doing right now, I suppose. But yeah, I'm here for work for the next 2 months. And then the plan is to go back to LA. Yeah.
I've never been to New York. Do you think just on
Ever?
your No, never. I know.
What? Not even for work?
You'd think. They keep not.
I am thinking that.
Yeah, they keep not sending me, which is also homophobic, but
wait, that is very, I'm sorry to I'm not trying to offend at Pride Instagram, but they need to send you here, especially for our play. I do need you. I feel like all the queers, all the youngins, all the people, they need to come see this. I think it's really going to hit something good for people. But anyway, what were you going to ask about New York?
No, I mean, I do need to go to the play, and we will cover that for sure. But I was going to ask, just based on your small time there, do you think New York is better than LA?
It's different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just different. My TikTok right now is on I think it heard me talking about comparing New York and LA, and now it's sending me videos comparing New York and LA. And I'm kind of okay. But I honestly love New York. I was here actually for a show for about 6 months, about 2 years ago. But I was here during the winter, and now I'm getting a summer New York. So I don't know. Ask me in a month or so, because I'm okay. Because recently it's been kind of cold, but I'm oh, when it's really summer, I grew up on the East Coast, so that warm nighttime weather is really homey to me. And so I think it just depends. How much money do you have? I think that's a good question. Is New York or LA better depending on how much money you have? Maybe. Do you have a car or not? I think it's just so specific to the person. Do you want to go to New York?
I mean, I want to go. I don't know if I want to live there. I don't know, but I just always hear the pros and cons. And so I like to hear both sides from people.
It's just like obviously the public transport. That's like the most obvious one.
See,
It's
and
amazing.
I hate driving. I walk everywhere, even
Oh,
though people don't think LA is walkable. I refuse to drive.
what area? What area do you live in?
So I live in like mid Wilshire, right by the Grove.
Okay, it's a little bit more walkable over there, I feel.
Right, like it is depending. I'm like this. This is like mainly where I've lived this entire time. So
Yeah. But I get it because in LA, like in New York, if I walk a mile, I'm like, yeah, okay, I walked a mile. In LA, if I have to walk a mile somewhere, I think it's because in LA, if you walk a mile, you still haven't gotten anywhere.
yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? In New York, you're somewhere. You've switched districts.
That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to experience it. We'll see.
Yeah, you will. Okay. But are you doing really fun things for Pride?
I went to WeHo Pride, which was fun. It was exhausting, I will say.
Who's performing?
I only went for Sunday, but I got to see Rebecca Black, Paris Hilton.
Nice.
Yeah, like it was cute.
Did you say Paris Hilton?
Yes. Paris Hilton's doing the DC one now too.
What is she doing? Like performing?
Yeah, she has songs.
I know her songs "Stars Are Blind." It's my jam. Do you know that song? It is literally my jam. But I didn't. Is she queer? Can I ask that? No, she's an ally.
I think she's an ally. I mean, I can't speak for her.
Of course. We have to get Paris on the podcast.
Yes,
soon.
I agree. She did just repost us, so I think she's down.
Oh my God. Okay. Paris, I would love to see you.
I know. I just saw her. She was in like this Barbie jet wearing her shirt that says "Gays for Paris."
Okay. I mean, Paris, I feel like has done wonderfully. Like, I feel like this is not the right term because the term that's coming to mind is she's aged so well, but I don't mean that literally like age wise. I just mean like she's just so like I feel like she's only gotten cooler and like better, and I love it.
She's owning it, and I don't know how to like explain it other than that.
Well, I think there was a whole thing about like her voice and how like her voice that she puts on isn't actually her voice, and then people heard her real voice and they were like, "Whoa, you're like a master genius. You've been like playing into the hands of people, but like only when you want to." It's anyway. I can't wait to see her on this podcast.
Yeah. Me too. But I do want to segue just because since it is Pride and we're all about coming out, I have a little thing that I like to ask guests if there's something you would like to come out as. It does not have to be like LGBTQ. For example, I will like to come out as a still active Tumblr user.
No.
I go on Tumblr all the time.
Wait, how is it?
I don't know how to explain that.
It was so amazing. I'm just wondering if it still has the same magic.
I mean, it's still very active. Like there's still a lot of us, I would say, that are there.
What?
Doing
oh my God, like
doing
lost
Tumblr things.
The lost generation.
I know.
I love that.
It's fun. I love to go there because I hate like some of the other social medias are such dark holes now that it's like a little escape.
I love Tumblr. Oh yeah, okay. That's a really good one. You might have just that's you said the bar kind of
Sorry.
What do I want to come out as? That's really good. Like kind of what comes to mind is like a chess player, but weak. That just feels like a little
No.
Honestly, I want to come out as a napper.
A napper.
A sleeper. I love sleeping. Like I feel like in the past couple of years, I've really settled into like I love sleeping. I love sleeping in. Like I mean, I'm productive and stuff like that, but I do love sleeping. I just feel like so good, and I know it's kind of like I don't know. It's anti-capitalist of me, I suppose, because it's like sleeping, you're not doing work, but I'm gonna come out as like a major sleeper. Yeah,
no, I love that, and like napping especially because I never can nap.
I'm not a good napper, like as in like nine out of 10 times my naps are horrific. I don't feel better. I don't feel refreshed, but I try. I try.
That's what matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you getting,
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to get like 8 to 10 hours or something a night. Like where are you on that level?
You can't be putting me on blast like this. Honestly, I feel like for me, definitely like eight every night, kind of, but I don't sleep necessarily well. I get up a lot to pee.
Mm.
And also I have really like vivid dreams, oftentimes nightmares. So it's like I'm not so privileged. Okay, I'm not like sleeping perfectly, but I'm trying. But honestly, I'd say like it just depends. It could be 10 hours.
I mean, that's what they say is healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's say like I'm in the healthy range.
Yeah, you're coming out as a healthy sleeper, and that's what matters.
An aspiring and aspirationally healthy sleeper and an aspirational napper for sure.
That's good. That's good. That's what we're carrying into 2025.
I like that. Thank you for
Yeah,
asking that. Yeah.
of course. Of course. I did want to ask, I was looking at our old interview and I wanted to just revisit this. Are you still happy that you are an actor and not a physical therapist?
Wow. Wow. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
that's good.
very happy still with the decision that I made.
Good.
I still very much admire physical therapy as a job. And I think we probably talked about this a little bit in our interview or something like last time. But I think as I get older too, I am just like, I don't think there's anything wrong. In fact, I think it's good to have something as giving and stable and wonderful as physical therapy as a career too, while you pursue creative stuff. Like, I truly don't regret my choice not going to school, but I'm kind of like, if I had a PT, if I were a PT, I'd be really happy with that because I think it's like a great job. Um, it's actually been on my mind because we've had a couple physical therapists come in like sessions for the theater.
Yeah.
And so I've been talking about it and I'm like, wow. But yeah, almost got me there. But no, I am so happy. Especially, I'm so happy to be doing this play. I really am. And so, yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the play and how it kind of like fell into your lap and what appeal. I mean, obviously it sounds very appealing, but like what really were you like, this is something I have to do.
So, I don't know if you've heard, but the state of the industry is a little bit wild. I think everyone's kind of feeling that way. You know, I've been grateful enough I'm very grateful to be still auditioning, like to have auditioned for like some really cool shows and stuff like that. Like it's exciting to even get those opportunities. But I know a lot of friends who have been like struggling to kind of even get anything that they're interested in, whatever. Anyway, all I was to say is like it's been a little bit sparse. And then this was a few months ago. And Trophy Boys came in and it was a play. And it's like a New York local hire. And I kind of was like, I'm totally down for that, but I just want to make sure it's worth it. I read it and it was just such a great script. Like, and I think it's one of those scripts where oftentimes when you're reading a script, you're like, oh, this is like good. Okay, good. But then they just don't land it.
Mm.
And then you get to the end and you're like, like because of the way you landed it, it almost like makes everything a wash. But this one, it felt like, ooh, oh, okay. And so I was okay. So I actually auditioned for this other role. It's only 4 characters. I auditioned for this one. And he's kind of like a soft, like lover boy. Like, yeah, like I love women. Like, whatever, whatever. And I was very excited. 2 weeks go by, don't hear anything. I'm actually in. Oh no, no, no. What happened? Yeah, 2 weeks go by, I don't hear anything, and then I go back home for Chinese New Year. This is like about 2 weeks later. I land off the plane in New York because I'm from the Jersey area, and I get a text from my team, and they're like, they want to call you back for another. So I was like, oh, okay. And then my girlfriend who was with me was like, go in person. You should go in person for the callback since you're in New York, like in the area. And I was like, I really don't want to because I was just going to self tape. But she convinced me to. I went in person. It was really wonderful. Like it's such a great team. And then that night, we got the call. And so what appealed to me is this is really well written. It's pretty much about these 4 prep school, like private school boys who are on a debate team. And they enter the room and they find out that they have to debate that feminism has failed women. And so it starts kind of there. And they're just like, what? Pretty much there. But then it kind of evolves, and I don't want to give spoilers, but it's like a very quick play, like an hour, but it's so packed and so good. And it's just so well written. The playwright is actually acting in it as well. And she's great. So I think it was just like really fun and intellectual in a good way. And then also wrapped up nicely. Yeah.
Well, I'm sad that you're like no spoilers, because I was gonna be like, can you act out a piece for us? But
oh my gosh, no, you guys are just gonna have to come see it. Actually, so our director is Dania Tamor, who won a Tony last year for The Outsiders, which also won Best Musical.
Yeah.
She also directed John Proctor's The Villain, which Sadie Sink is in right now. I mean, they're up for, I think, another Tony. Like, so Donnie's like amazing. Like, he's just such a good group, you know? And so I just feel very grateful. Yeah, I'm sorry. Even though we're friends, I just can't ruin it. I can't spoil it. But we got to get the queers out here. Like, we got to get not just the queers, the allies, everyone. Like, I think it really speaks to like, and it's not, I wouldn't call it like, it's not like a man-hating show. Like, we're not like making fun of the boys or anything. Like, it's very comments on everything in such a delicate and like intelligent way. But also it's very funny. So tell Pride, they got to fly you out.
I will. I mean, now, yeah, I'm sent. This video is going directly to my boss. I'm like, listen.
Yes, CEO of Pride as a concept. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, like, don't worry. I'm like, Terry said so. Done deal.
Exactly. Say, do you know who they are?
I wanted to go into Disney a little, just because we did get to talk Disney last time for Zombies, which was huge because it was one of, like, I think the first non-binary characters they've introduced.
It was the first live action non-binary character.
Live action.
Or that's what, yeah, they told me.
Right. that's what we marketed it as.
Exactly. That's entirely what we said. So we are standing by that. No, but I do think it's the first live action.
I mean, it was still huge, and it was still a big deal. We talked about your doll and how they had they, them pronouns.
Yes.
Which we love. We love to see. I still see Aspen's like costume whenever I'm, in Spirit Halloween, and I get excited. Although it won't fit me usually, but
oh well, let me try to make a call to Disney.
Okay.
For like adult, because it's usually for kids. So yeah.
So you call Disney's CEO, I'll call mine.
Exactly. We're back to it. We're doing the same exact thing. Perfect.
Yeah. Did you have a first Disney crush?
Oh man. Meg from Hercules?
Yes. Yeah.
So basic. I just can't, like, are you kidding me? Meg from Hercules? Yeah, and to be honest, I think she's queer. I think Meg's queer. I mean, she was literally obsessed with Hercules, so who is like a very stereotypical man, but she gives me bi energy or something like that.
I agree. Yeah. I feel like we just didn't get to see her interact with anyone else enough to like really know.
Right, exactly. She never had the chance.
It was like the first guy was nice to her, and she was like, oh.
She never got to go to the Abbey or a High Tops or something like that and meet a queer. I'm trying to think who else. Kind of Ashley Tisdale.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I was just talking about my like bi awakening of Disney characters the other day. And I just threw out like Shigo and Milo from Atlantis.
I knew it. Yes, of course.
I know. I feel like I read as that. Like, it just.
I didn't mean, of course, like you. I just mean like that is one that people mention, and she is so hot. Like, and she's dangerous. Like, she's Oh, absolutely.
I know. I'm trying to think of like other ones, but those are just always my like immediate yeses. So
you go. It's like she goes. I didn't watch Kim Possible too much, but she goes like the alter like ego or something of Kim Possible, or no, like an evil sister, or just like another character that looks almost like Kim Possible but is not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be like an evil exact replica. I mean, she's just like the sidekick of the evil villain.
Wait, what? Okay, I didn't follow Kim Possible, so I think I don't know. I just on Tumblr I remember seeing pictures and I was like, Yeah, she's hot. She's in the green suit, right? Like green and black.
Yeah.
So good.
They both only have like just an upper lip, so I feel like that's
just and that's all they need, quite frankly. And that's all they need, and they still got us.
Right. No, literally.
Don't give them a lower lip because it'd be unstoppable. I'm scared.
Way too much power. You're right.
Exactly. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Let me think on that. I'm gonna ask the trophy boys later who their Disney crush was.
Please do. Please send us the tape so that we can get in on it. Because I'd like to know. I was gonna ask if you had a favorite Disney cast member that you've worked with, but then I didn't know if that was too scary.
That is a terrifying question, I suppose. But it's not just a terrifying question for Disney. It's any cast member, you know? Yeah. In honor of pride and kindness and plur, peace, love, unity, respect, I'm not going to name names.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a reputation to keep, but you know, I've been really grateful to work with I genuinely actually have been really grateful to work with very wonderful people. Like, I feel like you hear actual horror stories and I'm just like, I haven't had that. So like, I feel, I'm very excited to work with more Disney cast eventually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good try. You almost got me because you have to ask. I respect it.
I mean, I love seeing like the crossovers because I interviewed Julia Lester for High School Musical.
Of course.
And then you did prom dates.
Yeah.
And then I just all of it, the crossover is so fun for me.
I love it. And Julia did a play that was in this same building.
And won a Tony, right?
She was nominated for a Tony. I think she won it. She should have won it. I don't know. This was like a couple of years ago because she was nominated when we were filming Prom Dates.
Yeah, I remember congratulating for the nomination, but if winner in my eyes. So
she did a play called All Nighter that she recently just finished, and it was in the same building. Yeah, so that was really cool. She's such a star. So yeah, I loved working with her. We didn't get to work on a Disney together. Well, no. Disney owns Hulu, so technically.
Yeah, it's all there.
It's all really everyone's everyone.
Yeah. But you said you wanted to work for Disney again. Do you have like a dream project over there?
I mean, you know, Disney truly owns everything, so I think so many things fall under Disney. But I guess like a classic Disney thing. Honestly, I'd love to like do a voice animation, like a proper Disney animated thing. I'm really getting interested. Like I'm interested in voiceover lately. I think it's really fun and stuff. But aside from that, you know, I think I'm okay with, if you will, for lack of better terms, I suppose, like expanding beyond zombies and stuff like that. Like I love that franchise and that project and the music, and I'm so excited for Zombies 4, which everyone is going to love and everything. And I'm like okay with expanding into maybe the more adult side of Disney, obviously. And which is ironic because I guess a lot of their animation is more kid, but I just think that's so fun. Like, you know, it'd be fun to have that in my legacy, like a Disney cool, you know, like animated project. That's so fun. So that's what I'm manifesting.
For Pride, what is the gayest thing you've done in New York?
What's the gayest thing I've done in New York? What's the gayest thing I've done in New York?
Do I have an answer? No, but...
Well, no, I mean, but you haven't been to New York, so you're off the hook. Well, what's the gayest thing you've done in LA?
I see Paris Hilton perform.
You're so right. You're so right. The gayest thing I've done in New York. For some reason, like what's coming to my head is like paying like so much money to sublet this literal box of an apartment with no kitchen, pretty much, no bathroom door, pretty much. It was like a barn door, so that I could get a nice romantic spot for me and my girlfriend. This was like a couple years ago, but it didn't even have like curtains. It was not like the romantic experience we thought, but I feel like the energy is there. Like the U-Haul energy almost is there, where it's like we're just going to be on top of each other for like, you know, however many months. And yeah, so I feel like I probably could have thought of something better, but that's what's coming up right now.
No, that seems really cute, honestly.
And the other gayest thing is I honestly think this play. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But like, I guess we could say that hasn't happened yet. I mean, you're about to. So this will be the gayest thing you've done in New York.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
We're setting it up for it though.
Girlfriend's gonna be bumped down in rank. Yeah. I'm hoping to do more gay things. I would really like to. I'll keep you posted. I hope the next time we talk, I have a whole list.
Okay, good.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love seeing what roles you take on. And like, I know it can be hard with finding like good roles in Hollywood. I mean, the world is weird and we're wanting to make sure that, you know, the representation is still there, but you are bringing it. So that's what matters.
Yeah. Yes. I feel very, very grateful to be doing this for sure, especially in a time when I think things are really, really quiet. And a lot of people are feeling, I think, you know, pretty down, which I get. I'm there with them too, you know.
Anything else? Any other message you have for the gays for Pride Month?
Happy Pride. And also, I saw this TikTok that was like, don't be saying Happy Pride to me because what's happy about it? I'm not hooking up with any girl, like something like that. It was like, I'm not getting any. It was like, it's disappointing Pride. It is disappointing in all the comments. You know how TikTok comments are. It's like sad Pride, angry Pride.
Yeah.
It was like, whatever yours is, yeah, maybe it's like not Happy Pride, but Pride.
We just go up to people and we're like, Pride.
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 And then move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Pride. Disappointing Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Let down Pride or something like that, right?
No.
We'll figure it out.
I feel like that's just so sad, but that's the point, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just giving people space to not have to feel like, you know, because once again, Pride is all the time. And so maybe their Happy Pride is going to be next month. And that's fine too.
You're right. Pride's all the time. We can just be like, hey, Pride.
Yeah, exactly.
Like kind of like hi, Barbie. It's just like, hi, Pride.
Yeah, hey Pride, like in Barbie Girl by Aqua or whatever, where it's like, hey Ken, hey Barbie, hey Pride, hey Pride. Yeah, I like that.
Feels right. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me in New York City at MCC Theater from now through July 27th, because we just got extended 2 weeks by popular demand. Thank you. With gratitude and grace and ability. And other than that, online, you can find me at Who Is Terry, HUISTERRY, on Instagram, and kind of TikTok, but really, I don't post on that thing. Find me on Instagram. And find me after the show, when you come.
Yes, I will. That was for me.
Talk to the CEO.
I will. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait for this to go up. This was so fun.
Happy and all feelings Pride, and it's so good to see you. And yeah, I'll see you soon.